Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with the girl I like forgot her glasses, episode number 13 reaction. So yeah, I am a bit late for this reaction to the final episode, and I got a bit delayed. I had a few stuff to do. I got a bit busy, and yeah, I wasn't able to react to and final after 2 weeks, I think. Yes, I will be completing my reaction to this series. This is the final episode of this series, and yeah, let's see what this episode is about, how they conclude it or conclude the season. Obviously, the manga is still ongoing, I think, but yeah, let's see, and then I'll give my impressions. So let us begin then. Episode 13. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, new glasses? What happened? Oh, so it's not prescribed. Oh, so she cannot see. Yeah. Wait, is she going to put it on him? I think so, yeah. But you cannot see him. You cannot see him. Even if you put it on him. Oh my god. um. Well, you. Well, yeah, that's one way. Hmm. Oh my god. Did she forget? Oh, wait. Oh, so she can see now. There you go. Oh my god. Hmm. Made a promise. Okay. Oh god, here we go. I love how she reads her book. Yeah, the animation studio put a lot into her hair. Okay. Oh, is she like doing her hair? I think so. Oh, she braided it. Wait, how? How did such a long hair? What? Oh, I guess she kind of. Okay, that makes sense. Since she braided it, and she probably. Hmm. Wow. What's happening? Oh, she doesn't want to like ruin her hair. That's why. Yeah. She's like, oh no, the hairstyle. Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh my god. Well, I don't think he. She'd be like, oh, she's undoing her hair. Well, I just ask her friend again. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, but she's sleeping. What? Ah, nothing. Yeah, he's actually said that. Oh no. No, she herself can. Ah. Well, oh, she's gonna ask her. You feel it. Damn, that's deep. No, she realized when you interjected by saying like, "Oh," and that's why she went back again to her because she realized that. What? Yeah, I don't think she was asking about that. What? Oh, oh, she indirectly kind of confessed, I guess, in a way. You know, she said, "I can." What are they, Pokemon? Wow. Hmm. Well, who? She cannot. Is she wearing contact? Yeah, no, she cannot see. No, I don't think she's going to do that. I doubt that. Elementary school. She's like, who? Does she remember? Oh yeah, she probably remembers. Like, elementary school. It was. They're not really that old, so not long ago. Oh, next day. Yep. I forgot where I left my glass. That's like next level. To receive. Okay. Yeah, like even if she remembers, there's no point now. She cannot remember? Yeah. Oh, he's thinking maybe this happened to me as well. Nah, but she she remember she kind of said like, oh, let me look at your face. And she cannot why is she, oh, that's why her eyes are closed. Forgetting your contact. No, for her it's glasses. Yeah, she cannot see. Oh my god, wow. Oh, this girl. Butch. Wait, is that a nickname? Butchie? Yeah. How old are they? Come on. I guess, but no, she realized that they won't be able to see each other. Oh, yeah, not that. Oh, yeah, that is so important. Really. Yeah, but you forget your spares as well. Oh my god. Just a sec, guys. Alright, I'm back. Ugh. Hmm. Oh my god. Well, they're so used to her not wearing glasses. That's why. I doubt she probably didn't interact with. Ah, exact opposite. What type of logic is that? Okay, this kid is too pessimistic. Oh boy. Hmm. Let's go home together. Wow. Yeah. Well, they have the line IDs, so they contact each other in vacation. Oh, she didn't wear her. Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Damn, don't hit your head. No, no, it's not Daijobu. Yes. Oh, yeah, she did say that she wants to. No, that's why. And. Oh, wow. Okay. All done. Okay. Okay. Maybe picture? Yes. Picture. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes, on logic. No, it's kind of the opposite. I feel like people who sweat, their bodies are cool because of the sweat, it takes off the heat, it cools down the body. Well, I doubt he can ever do that. Okay. Dude, you're going on a summer vacation. This is so crazy. Uh, wow. Well, just video call. If not tomorrow, some. Yeah, okay, that's better. All right, then. You made plans for summer vacation. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did they meet when they were kids? Oh, they did. You see, his hair is black. He dyed his hair. Wait, so both of them forgot? I guess. No. I guess he couldn't recognize him because of her eyesight and his hair color. Glasses got stolen. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess there's that whole like teasing the person you like. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're just. Wow. She said the same thing so many years ago. Wow. Okay, so do none of them remember? I feel like he probably remembered now. Or I don't know. Maybe not. Ah, there you go. Okay, that was the end. Hmm. Okay, that is it. Alright, that was episode number 13 of The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. Okay, so I'm going to give my overall impression of this show. I remember reading the manga and I remember liking the manga very much. However, it's been so long that I don't remember much about the manga that I cannot properly compare. But I feel like the anime, I don't know, like I feel like there's something missing in the anime. Something. I cannot really properly explain it, but it seemed a little bit lacking in certain, like, sections and situations. And I don't know, I feel like I've read the manga and I remember Kumura actually not being like this. He was, I don't know. I feel like the anime exaggerated his character in a way. I'm not, like I said, I cannot like 100% say this because it's been quite a while I read the manga. But I never remember while reading the manga like feeling the same way when I felt watching the anime. and the way I felt about Komura. Mie was perfect. Mie's whole, like everything was perfect. In the manga and both in the anime, I feel like the anime was able to bring Mie's charm out even better. But I don't know. I feel like the whole Komura, like his character seemed a bit over exaggerated in the anime. But I cannot really 100% say because, like I said, it's been a while. It's been so long that I don't remember much from the manga. I might need to go and read the manga again to properly compare whether what I was feeling was correct or not. Because, in my opinion, I feel like the anime over exaggerated his character a little bit, which sometimes was a bit weird in my opinion. Like there was so many sections where it was just like I can understand him lacking self-confidence and everything, but a few of the sections were just so over exaggerated. I was like, what the hell is even happening now? But that's the first thing. And overall, all the other stuff, I have to say, it felt okay. And in the beginning episode, it was crazy, like the way they animated this was so wild. Like they just went ham with the animation. But they kind of tamed it down as we kept watching, or maybe I just got used to it. Either of it. But I feel like they tamed it down, in my opinion, by the end, so it was fine. But the first episode was crazy. I remember watching it, and I was like, what the hell am I even watching? Like the different camera angles, the extra animation, over exaggerated animations. It was wild, and it was crazy. But then, yeah, they kind of tamed it down, which I feel like by the end of it, like for example, this episode, it was a lot more nicer. Most of it's not always nice to have over exaggerated animations. Sometimes moderation is necessary, and I feel like they kind of tamed itself down, and that I can appreciate. I liked the way the animation from the way it was in episode 1, it changed and tamed it down a lot in the later episodes. Now, a few other stuff. First of all, like I said, one positive thing about this anime is I feel like they were able to bring out Mia's character perfectly. Like her voice actress, her mannerisms, everything was just done perfectly. I feel like Mia was a character in this anime who was able to bring out the full charm of Mie in the manga and even more. It went beyond that, I feel like. And one thing I absolutely love about Mia's character is that how they picked the voice actress, and I feel like the voice actress is just perfectly matched for Mia's character. Her voice matches so much to her character. I love that. I feel like every time you read some manga which doesn't have an anime adaptation, in your head there is a voice that kind of replaces when you're reading. Sometimes that's at least that's how I read manga. Whenever I read something, I kind of imagine the characters having a certain voice or a certain mannerism and a certain style of voice. And I feel like Mie was just perfect in that department. Just like the way I envisioned Mie's voice to be and the way her character would be in the anime, that was reproduced perfectly. And there couldn't be any more better, any other voice actor who could have done this better. I absolutely love the way they brought Mia's character to life. It was perfect. No problem whatsoever. And and other than that, it was a nice little manga, because this is the thing. If you see, you'll see that the manga is quite high rated. You know what? Let me just check now. The manga. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay. Alright, the anime is 7.14 in my anime list, and the manga is 8.7. Like I said, the manga is high rated. Even though the anime isn't really that, only 1 point, but still. And I remember reading the manga and I absolutely loved it. But the anime tried its best to kind of do the manga justice, and they were almost able to. Like I said, I feel like there's a few shortcomings in the anime here and there, but overall it was a decent adaptation. Like I kind of expected a bit more, because nowadays I've seen like slice of life rom-com shows like this have very good adaptations. For example, Nagatoro, Komi-san, Takagi-san, they have like absolutely god tier adaptations, like perfect reproduction of what when you read the manga, how you feel about it, and perfect reproduction of that in the anime. So I kind of expected something like that here. It wasn't able at up to that mark, but it was still decent enough. Like I said, one thing I absolutely loved about this anime was Mia's character. Mia was like Mia was adapted perfectly. I feel like they went beyond, and Mia's character was brought to life in such a one of the best ways. I loved it. However, I feel like Komura's was kind of over exaggerated. They kind of over exaggerated Komura's character a little bit, because I read the manga. I don't remember him being like this crazy, completely just you know. But yeah, overall, it was a decent adaptation. It was nice. I liked it. They could have improved it here and there, now and then, a little bit, but overall, it was a good adaptation. Yeah, it was a decent, above average adaptation. So yeah, I liked it. So yeah, there you go. That was my whole impression on this anime. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. Okay, so the first scene in this episode was basically, excuse me. Yeah, the first scene in this episode was basically Mie coming to class. Obviously, she has forgotten her glasses. No, she brought the prescription, the fashion glasses. She misplaced it, and she's like, "All right, since this is fashion glasses, you wear it." And I'm like, "But how can you see him? You don't have glasses." And then she opens her box to realize that she has her glass. So she puts on her glass and gets a proper look at Komura's face. And I love this part where after she realizes she has her glasses, she becomes so happy and she just starts grinning from ear to ear. That part was very cute. Alright, and then the next part where we get to see, obviously Mia has forgotten her glasses, but here, Komura kind of gets conscious of her hair, and her friend does her hair, and her hair was like, she kind of styled it very nicely. And okay, so this part of this episode was pretty funny, because like you see in this part, Komura trying to trying to not look at me and trying to just like keep himself from staring at her and not letting her understand that she's staring at her or her hairstyle. He tries that throughout this whole section, and in the end, when Mie takes out her hair, he's like, "Oh, like your friend is going to come very soon. You can tell her to do your hair then." Mia was going to do her hair on her own, and that's what she was doing. And then she realized, like, wait a minute, Komura's telling me to do my hair, like let the other girl do my hair. So he wants me in that hairstyle. And that is when she realized that Komura was looking at her. And she goes and she asks her friend, and she does it, and she comes back. While Komura thinks like, oh no, she probably knew that I was looking at her from the beginning. But the funny part here is like, no, she didn't realize. That is why she was doing her hair on her own. But she stopped when Komura told her and misspoke and said something like, oh, she'll come back. And that's when she put two and two together. So it wasn't that she knew that he was looking at her. She got to know when he said that. And that's the funny part. Because yeah, she probably wouldn't have realized if Komura kept quiet. But yeah, by the end of it, she realized that Komura wanted to see her in that hairstyle, and she was pretty happy about that, obviously. And yeah, so and then there was the next section where, and she keeps that hairstyle, like I like that. So which we can see that that was like a continuation of the same day. So she keeps that hairstyle, and later on, when she's going back, obviously she's a little bit like sad, because summer vacations will start. They kind of talk about a few things about the favorite fish and stuff, and then like she's like asking Komura like, what? Okay, this part. Where's that part? Wait. This, I feel like this part was a very, I guess you could say, low key confession. She says, I still love flapjack octopuses the most. She stops and she says, I can tell that to flapjack octopuses. This wasn't this a like a roundabout confession, because she says I like flapjack octopuses, and then she stops and she said I can tell that about the octopuses. Isn't that implying that she can tell it to them, obviously, but she cannot tell the same for Komura because she also likes Komura? She can say that to octopuses, but she cannot say that to Komura. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like this is a roundabout way of like obviously she herself probably didn't realize what she did there, but this was a very roundabout way of confessing in a way, I think. I don't know. That's what I felt, at least, here. Anyways, so she leaves, and then Komura, Komura was there, and he realizes that someone's talking to Mia, and he sees that it's Mia's elementary school friend. And Komura thinks like, oh, Mia's going to like try to like squint her eyes and just like how he does to Komura, go close to his face to see who this person is. But obviously we've seen, like, she herself, I think, like, kind of explained it in one episode that she's not going to do that to anyone. Obviously, like, yeah, and she just she just stands there and just looks at him without realizing who it is. And then the guy introduces himself and says like, oh, I'm from elementary school, and she doesn't remember his face. So next day, Mia brings this topic up, and she says that I don't remember him that much because I didn't have glasses most of the time, and he's the one who kind of teased me about my glasses. So Komura thinks here like, oh, it's the same situation with me. Most of the time that we interact, she doesn't have her glasses on. Does that mean she won't remember me as well? But like we've seen these episodes up until now. We've seen how Mia always tries to make an effort to keep in mind what Komura looks like. I remember there literally being 2 or 3 episodes where she just talks about that, about how she needs to look at his face properly so that she doesn't forget him. You remember there's that one scene, and then that is also why she kind of told him that like what, like every week or something, I need to look at your face for at least a few minutes, at a time. That is why she said that, to get a good look at his face so that she doesn't forget or something like that. So yeah, but obviously this is Komura we're talking about. He thinks that she'll forget him. Anyways, he goes to help out the teacher, and he meets this girl here, the girl who doesn't have a good eyesight as well. And he asks her, oh, do you forget your contact lenses? And she's like, are you talking about me? And he gets embarrassed. Anyways, so yeah, later on when they go back to their go back to their houses, while they're on their way going back from school, you can see that Mia's quite depressed because she realizes that she won't have much time to much interaction with Komura from here onwards, because it's going to be summer vacation. And not only that, he'll be going on a vacation with her family and his family and everything. Yeah, but before that there's tests, so he's like, don't forget your glasses when there's a test. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I will have my spare glasses. Yeah. So later the next day, Mia is there with her glasses. Obviously she found her glasses, she misplaced it somewhere in some shop or whatever, and this was the day of the exam, I'm guessing. So she gives her exam properly, and yeah, when it's time to go back home, they realize that they won't have much time to interact from here onwards, obviously because summer vacation. So Mia is like, all right, one last chance to get a proper look at Komura. So she takes him to the playground and goes inside that little play, I don't know what those are called, those boxed kind of thing that and she's like, let me get a good look at your face. And yeah, and she gets a good hard look at his face. He does the same as well. I like how she's like, oh, your hand as well, and Komura puts his hand on her face as well. Anyways, so after a little bit of an awkward interaction over here, she's like, all right, I have a good idea. Why don't I send you a picture? The picture that I snapped, the previous day. And she sends it to him. And yeah, she's like, there you go. And when she was going to go back, Komura grabs her hand, and Komura's like, "I want to see you tomorrow." I think he says, yeah, he says like, "I want to see you tomorrow again." But then she's like, maybe not tomorrow, but someday in the summer vacation, I want to see you. And I don't think they make any kind of plan, but she kind of says like yes, and that's it. You know, she then goes back home. So they didn't really make any kind of plans, but I'm pretty sure they're going to make. They have their phone numbers, they have their line IDs. They can easily make a plan to, I don't know, maybe hang out in one of the days. Maybe after Komura comes back from his vacation, he can, like, he can tell Mie, and Mie and they, both of them can, I don't know, maybe hang out, go to the park or something, or maybe, I don't know, whatever they can do. So yeah, so there you go. And from here we kind of switch to a different time period, not time period, but like a different time. Here we get to see Mie's childhood. So we get to see both Mie and Komura met when they were children. And now here's the thing. So none of them remember, I'm guessing, which I guess it makes sense. They were little kids at that time. I don't know, how old were they? 5 or something? She was in elementary school. I'm pretty sure Komura was also in elementary school, so probably 5 or 6, something like that. So yeah, I guess now they're 13 or 14. So yeah, it's been 5 to 6 years. And I can see people forgetting, and they just met for one day. So it wouldn't surprise me. Like, it's not surprising that they forgot each other. Also, the fact that Mie didn't have her glasses, she couldn't see properly and look at Komura's face. And Komura had black hair. He dyed his hair over here. So all these reasons, I'm guessing, like Mie probably forgot him. But I feel like Komura should have remembered her, because she said one of the most craziest things to him. She said something about getting married. Like when she says, like, dad says, like, no, I would like to get married to someone who's kind like you, or something like that, she said. So I feel like Komura should have remembered that, but I don't think he remembers. Again, they were actually little kids. I don't think they should remember anything that far away. But yeah, like, we get to see this scene. Mia went to eat ice cream, and she was like making a mistake on the ice cream, like, price, because she didn't have her glasses. And she says how she lost her glasses, and talks about this kid who teases her by taking her glasses away. And Komura just says that, oh, I feel like it's probably because he likes you, because that's what my dad said, that, like, the people who like you, they tease you. And Mia's like, oh, but I would like someone like you who's kinder to me. Oh no, sorry, Mia says that. Okay, yeah, Mia said that. Mia's dad said that. And that is why she says, like, but I would rather get, like, married to someone like you who's a lot kinder. So yeah, and that was like a little memory that they had. I don't know if Komura remembers that. I doubt Mia remembers that, but I don't know about Komura. But yeah, you know what? That was like a nice little backstory for them. Yeah. Overall, and now obviously then they go back home, and I'm guessing, like, the manga continues from here. In the summer vacation, maybe they'll meet, maybe they'll hang out or something. I might actually go and read the manga from here onwards. Like I said, I remember really enjoying reading the manga, so I might just switch to the manga again, because I doubt this anime is going to get a second season. It didn't have that much of a popularity, like I said. But if we get a second season, yeah, like, that's good. But I might actually just read the manga from here onwards, because I remember the manga was as cute as the anime. And yeah, and it was nice seeing Mia's character getting, like, a voice actor, her character actually coming to life on the screen. It was really, like, nice. I really like I said, I cannot say how much I love the way they made Mia's character in this anime. Like, it is perfect. I feel like they exceeded the expectations. Mia's everything, like, Mia's character, Mia's, like, voice acting and everything is top notch, and it's just as I envisioned Mia to be when I read the manga. So yeah, like, I really like that. That's one part of the anime that I absolutely love, the way they did Mia's character. Yeah, and that yeah, that was that. So yeah, there was, I guess you could say, a good amount of character development. They did get close to each other, because you do remember the first episode, you know, like they were pretty normal classmates, but then little by little, like now you can see. And one thing I really liked about this anime, which is Mie actually realizes his feelings, but her feelings, but he kind of, but she realized her feelings by looking at Komura's, like, kind of realizing Komura's feelings for her. It's like in a complicated way. Like I said, like, she realized that Komura's blushing looking at her, which is why she realized that he probably likes her, which is why I guess you could say Mia also started liking him, which is like in a very roundabout way, but it's a very interesting way. I doubt both of them realizes that they like each other, like actually like each other, but they do have that feeling. They do understand that feeling that they like each other, but they cannot really, like, they're like 13 to 14 years old. I guess they cannot properly judge their feelings, but they do understand that they like each other. So that's the thing. And yeah, it was a cute show. It was a okay adaptation, and yeah, overall a nice show. Like I said, I'll just go to the manga and read the manga from here onwards. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, episode number 13, the final episode. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video with another anime that has replaced this anime. The new anime series that I'm reacting to. So yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.